A making of documentary about Galaxy Quest. You would think a film like this that didn't really have a contentious production history beyond maybe a few arguments in the editing and the fact that it wasn't a big massive hit upon release and has then gained a cult following, you would think there wouldn't be that much to say about the film itself, and the majority of the content of the documentary would be about the cult and people's reactions to it and how it became a much more popular and successful movie over the years. But surprisingly, the documentary does spend, I would say, the majority of its time on the film itself. And although it wasn't a difficult, contentious production with egos and big fights, it was still interesting. The actors obviously got along, liked the script, they all enjoyed making it, and as I say, it's very strange that that would actually make for an interesting 90-minute documentary about a film that was made under pleasant circumstances. Everyone liked it, everyone thought the script was of merit. It's surprising that it's as interesting as it is. So I would give the documentary 7 out of 10. It's a pleasant, nuts and bolts documentary about a surprisingly interesting movie. I'm not dismissing Galaxy Quest as a movie, I think it's very good. It's a good, solid, nuts and bolts documentary. I would recommend it. If you like the movie Galaxy Quest, then you really can't go wrong. It's about a movie you like, and the movie's production history somehow is, although it wasn't Apocalypse Now with massive budget overruns and ego problems and people having heart attacks and stuff, it was still oddly an interesting movie to hear about. I am hard pushed to imagine what they could add to it in future if someone else was to make another documentary. It was definitive on that particular subject. I subsequently watched Galaxy Quest the next day. It's a very strong movie, very funny, really holds up all these years later. It's certainly worthy of its cult status. It's a really fine piece of work, very well put together. It's a movie of considerable merit. 10 out of 10.